Boys. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. I've got the compressor going so that my screaming isn't so loud.
Nice.
That's Ian Andrews.
Oh, I thought you meant for like the changing of car tires.
I kind of thought you did too first.
And today...
What Jen's alluding to is we have this stuff that's called Whiskey 87. And they sent us two things. They sent us this bottle.
All right.
And they sent us this...
Oil can.
when you're looking at a whiskey and you're trying to figure out what market is it go after, what's the target market? I am gonna assume that this is on a. I can't find a price. I don't know. It's childproof.
That's the game. Is it?
Oh,
The whole thing
it's
was
gonna-
spinning.
you take it too long. Wow, that's a lot of whiskey. That goes out fast for a space bag. Should we add a little water to this?
So fast first. Did you pop the vent? Is that what happened? Is that why it came out so fast?
No. Oh, what? I just pushed the button.
You know when you have a gas can?
Yeah, you have to have top.
You gotta pop the vent so that the air comes in and it doesn't try to...
Yeah, so it
Got a
shoots
handle,
through.
though.
It's got a handle.
That's pretty cool.
So
you can carry that around, like if you're at a racing event.
Yeah.
People are just gonna
No, there
think
you go.
you have
If you're
oil.
sitting at
recycled
NASCAR.
and eco-friendly box and bag. 70% PCR, SF, BPA free, SF certified. What are you trying to find? What's going on?
Oh,
You want to see the space bag? It's a space bag.
Yeah.
It looks like something that blood is put in. I was expecting it to be
Well,
silver.
this is the kind of stuff that
Yeah,
when you have like a soda fountain, the soda comes in syrups, and the syrups come in bags like this.
Yeah, hide the magic. Doesn't look.
Hide the magic.
Yeah,
It
you
looks,
gotta hide the magic.
looks much better like that.
That's right.
Boom, look at it. Fits
You can
right
just
in.
throw that in your shop and no one will know what's going on.
Yeah.
Just don't test drive your cars when you fix them.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, it's Swedish smelling. Sweetish.
Swedish,
not
like
Swedish.
Swedish fish.
No, like sweetish.
You guys want to know more about this product, you can go to wickedtango.com.
Was it 43.5% alcohol?
Yep. 43.5% alcohol, 87 proof, 750 milliliter bottle.
0.2 gallons.
0.2 gallons.
FYI.
Does put
does.
that someplace?
It
On the
does.
front?
Yeah. 0.2 US gallons. Yeah.
0.2 US. It looks like 20.
Yeah, it
0.2.
does.
Attention. Open container with friends. Like there's an audience that they're going for, and here's their mascot, which is I can't remember, something Darcy, Dirty Darcy, I think is what her name was.
Riding the lightning.
I mean, I'm gonna put this out here. College student level,
Maybe even
target audience.
I don't know. I think this is even more than college. I think this is
NASCAR.
I think this is your working class blue collar.
Blue collar,
You know,
where
likes to just unwind, have a few drinks with the buddies, nothing special, hang around the house, work on the car, have some whiskey.
it's
got a sweetness to it, doesn't it?
it's sweet.
You gotta stand out amongst all the whiskey.
There
on
is
the
no
shelf,
doubt
so-
that this stands out. If you see this at a bar,
Exactly.
It's cool marketing. I like it.
oh yeah, I
It
mean,
is cool, Mark.
if you see that at the bar, you are going to want to try it. So, what do you think? It's sweeter.
Yeah, I wouldn't categorize this as like a bourbon whiskey, obviously,
It's got oakiness to it though.
but it's got like a sweet, like cotton candy-ish flavor to it too,
Really?
doesn't it? Is that what it is?
When I was trying to find the price, somebody said, I didn't want to say it, I was going to wait. Somebody said a cotton candy like flavor.
Ah.
So right when I saw that, I closed the window. I'm like, I'm going to ruin this review if I read this. But that's funny that you.
That's there, right? I
No,
mean,
it is.
Yeah.
I've got that from there's a what's that coconut rum there, some cheap ass coconut rum that we bought. Oh, Calico Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Has like a cotton
That
candy.
kind of. Yeah. It's a tasty sipper. I mean, I wouldn't categorize this as like a nice aged whiskey or
It's
anything.
not very aged. I mean, you can.
But
it's
it's
got a
not.
little bit more.
I mean, I'm sure it's aged a little bit, but I don't count this as like an oaky aged, like something like a sipping. If you're looking for that pure whiskey.
No, I know.
flavor.
I just find
But-
I'm getting almost like a liqueur-ish, like a Southern Comfort.
Which is strange, considering how strong it is.
And it burns.
It does burn.
It's got some. I mean, this is to me, it's like a hybrid between if you think drinking a liqueur is wrong,
It's like ethanol
boom.
and kerosene on the mid palate,
Yeah.
right? It's like it fits with the maybe
That's
it's the
where
look.
I'm getting them low age. Like
Yeah.
the way they've designed this, they meet my expectations were set with the bottle, the box
Yes.
design, right? I just
The dark
poured
color,
this
the
from
d-
a space bag,
You did.
right? So
The dark color makes you think it's going to be it's aged,
But wait,
right?
now pour it from there and see if it tastes any different.
how am I gonna do that?
Probably the same product.
Did you ever figure out how to open it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna rinse that out.
You're. If it has any pineapple notes, ignore those.
Okay, can do that.
Just curious.
I can't understand why this would be any different than
it
what
shouldn't
comes
be
in the
any
box.
different, but I want to know. Inquiring minds.
Looks exactly
It's
alike.
exactly alike,
I'm pretty sure
except
this
for-
is the same product.
except for it's smaller. Now it has.
Jen's trying to get you drunk, buddy.
Now,
Kids are away.
now it has. Smell it. You know what the taste is. You know what? I get a tobacco like nose for some reason. I don't know why. Not menthol,
All the
but
stuff.
like.
I don't know.
Well, fuck you then.
Did you add water to that one?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Why is it stronger?
Yeah.
No. See, told you
much?
they were different.
Good call, Jen.
Yeah.
It's got that younger rum flavor though.
Not
Like
rum,
when we
of
tasted the
Whiskey?
whiskey. When we tasted the
Wow, that's real. I didn't add that much water, by the way.
no, it's amazing how much of a difference it makes.
Yeah.
But remember when we did the Smooth Ambler tasting there, or Smooth Ambler was at the whiskey, the Audacity of Outsource whiskey,
Yep.
and
I thought you were talking about a brand.
we tried like their Smooth Ambler is the brand. We tried
It
like
is a
their
brand, but it
like
was
their-
their brand. They were sponsoring that.
Yeah,
entire
but we
show.
tried like their Yearling, which was their young one.
Yep.
It had a harshness to it.
Yeah.
that-
Like Untamed. It's
yeah,
the same Untamed.
like
That-
it hadn't been mellowed yet.
right.
It hadn't aged enough to
There's
mellow.
right.
And there's a little bit of that in this.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that comes now. This says okay bottled, so it was probably
distilled
purchased
somewhere. Yeah.
Probably purchased in.
But this also isn't a bourbon, so it probably doesn't.
What is it? It's just a.
Just a
Just a
whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah. So I mean,
It doesn't
the
say
labeling
anything
requirements
about it.
might not apply to this.
American light whiskey, which usually denotes not a lot of barrel aging. But
Yeah.
I don't understand where they get that color.
Yeah, 'cause
You know, you
it's
think it would be
a
lighter.
darker
Well, it was
color.
Unless
aged
they-
in used barrels, so it
Right,
could be
but-
sucking up something from the used barrel.
I would have just thought
And
it
it
would have
could
been
be
lighter,
added
even a couple
color.
years. But caramel color adding would probably have to be on the label.
Would it? I mean, there's
I don't
not
know,
a lot
they
of
do
stuff
it
on the label here.
I know, but that's
But maybe that's a requirement of bourbons
Yeah,
and
you
ryes
never know.
too. I mean, an American whiskey may be American light whiskey may be a category where the labeling isn't nearly as stringent as it is with a bourbon or a rye,
yeah.
as we learned in that seminar, where they have to say the state of distillation if it's different than the state of bottling
Right.
and production. So
This is it is aggressive,
it's unique.
Yeah.
It's
but it's not real. It doesn't have the creaminess of the age that you get out of an older whiskey. So I don't
Yeah.
know what it costs, but I'm gonna say it's very competitive
the
with
cotton candy flavor does have a creamy flavor, but it's not the
Yeah, it is.
creaminess of an age,
right.
not the smooth and
It's
mellowness.
got the
of a
aggressive
whiskey.
creamy flavor as opposed
Yeah.
to a rounded creamy
That,
flavor.
that comes with that cotton candy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I mean, I still for blue collar college. I don't know the price, but I'm gonna go with not very expensive.
Do you have a 2D scanner?
What?
It's got a
Yeah,
QR
probably.
scanner on it.
Do I have a 2D? I've never heard of a 2D scanner before.
It's a two-dimensional barcode.
What do you
It's
mean?
got an X and a Y axis instead of just a line. It's not
It's a QR code.
It's a 2D bar scan code. Two-dimensional
Scan.
barcode.
What?
Call it what you want.
Quick scan. Look, I'm gonna do this live on the show. Yeah, no, I don't want to write this app, you bitch. All right, ready?
Damn it.
Come on, really? It's got a like friggin' Night
It
Rider.
looks like a sonar, man.
Right. All right, zoom in. Do it. Do it.
You need to hold this.
I can't. My hand is. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, come on.
How many people does this take?
It's not working.
No, it's not.
What the?
There's one on the other side.
Is it bigger?
I don't know. I can't see that
Oh
one.
wow,
Oh, there you
that's what? No, that wasn't what
No.
that was at all.
No, it
It
wasn't.
needs light. Hold with me, face. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh,
Oh, it just takes you to Wiki.
I could have done that.
That was an exercise in
WickedTango.com. All that work to know I could have typed WickedTango.com and been there. So
Which is right next to that QR code, by the way.
yeah,
We
taste.
All right.
Either way, it's light
Yep.
in a way,
it's
but
sweet.
aggressive. It's sweeter.
It's got a
cotton
burn,
candy, a little bit of oak.
harshness.
I wouldn't go over, not over oak, but a little
No.
bit of like an oak whiskey flavor. Yeah, you should get out whiskey. I think it might be a little bit more stronger. I think it's stronger than like a white label or a well whiskey that you get.
Sure.
But also has curved off with a little bit more sweetness.
It does. I think it's got a unique flavor profile that you might enjoy.
Yeah. I don't know
If you see it at a bar, it's
where
worth
this would
trying.
go in a cocktail outside
This
of
might
just...
be a shot type thing.
Yeah, this is like a shot for
I
people
wouldn't-
who want to feel it. Like
I wouldn't do a
boom.
whiskey sour with this.
No.
Stay tuned if you want to see some whiskey sours.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, you already would have seen them.
Okay. Go back and look at channel search for
Because I don't know
whiskey
when
sour.
this is going to be released. Probably on a Saturday or a Monday or something.
Okay.
So it's definitely it's different. I wouldn't say, I would say that for some of the whiskeys we do, the Basil Hayden's, the Buffalo Traces, it's on the shelf right next to it, like one lower. I would go lower. I'm going to say it's going to be more cost effective.
I don't think it's the same category. Just because it's a whiskey
it's
doesn't
not a
mean
bourbon.
it's not a bourbon. It's not a rye.
And
it's a whiskey.
not a Tennessee whiskey because it doesn't have the charcoal
It's-
filtration.
It's a grain distilled, aged spirit with flavoring.
That makes me want to watch NASCAR.
Yes, but that's just because of the bottle.
Maybe. Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you feel like doing now? Don't look at that.
Putting bitters into my whiskey is what I'm thinking now. I'm pretty simple though.
You really don't know how that is.
I don't know. It says they decided to start a distillery.
Oh, they have their own distillery?
That's what this.
Okay,
So
if you
it's-
go in that direction, then here's what, and I think we learned this too,
The
but
Fox family.
if you're creating your own distillery, one of the things when you create your own distillery is the first products you create are not very aged because you haven't been around that long.
Yeah, you gotta get your stuff out to
Right,
support your more aged
Exactly.
stuff,
So
yeah.
what this is to do,
Well, this says the Fox family has been in the distilling business for 7 generations. Seth Fox is the first to do it legally.
okay, that's not the same thing. That still doesn't mean they can have an aged product.
Sounds like moonshiners.
Yeah, they're moonshiners that went legit, and they have to start over and barrel age. So, you know what? As a
Say something again. She'll find some fact to.
as a
Just keep
show
going. I learned to
that
shut up.
that broadcasts new product to people, right? 64,000 something subscribers.
Almost 65.
This is what I have to say to you people. If you see this product, you should buy it, even if it's a younger product, because it's sort of like the people who invest a lot of money in a Tesla car, knowing that in 10 years the Tesla prices are going to come down and they're going to be more easy to get to, more cost effective, because
wait.
you're initially investing in that product hoping that they do something cool. Here, you want to buy this now because in 5 years the money you're spending on this is going to help them grow
Okay.
the business to have an aged whiskey.
I think that's a lot better of an analogy than the car, just because if you spend a lot of money on a Tesla, you're out a lot of money, and then everybody else is driving cheaper Teslas.
It doesn't. Yeah, but you are funding that investment.
That's a warm fuzzy right there, but it doesn't help your pocketbook.
But
Just
people who are buying $80,000
Hey,
Teslas,
if I
This
could
is
afford
the-
a Tesla,
that's a
I'd
good
buy
point.
a Tesla.
I do too. I have a couple
it's a
people
cool
at work
car.
that own them. I would own one right now.
They
I'd
now
get
have
that
an
new one.
SUV out.
I would own that totally. I would totally own that SUV. Would you buy a electric car? Question of the day.
We're only 26 subscribers away.
In a heartbeat.
And you need to subscribe to the show if you haven't, so
If
that
you
we can
haven't,
get
don't
the 65,000. So my message is, yes, this is a young product. This is a new company. They will not have an aged product unless you invest and taste the younger product,
And since
so
they
that
got their
they
own
have the
distillery,
funds.
they have enormous costs associated with that.
Right.
So
It's a lot of
it's cool to help
Millions.
companies start out like that.
Millions of
Looks
dollars.
like they do moonshine too.
So I like what they did here is what they're saying.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Yes.
What they're
Well,
basically
They
saying,
have red hot moonshine.
they're fitting the
That's
fitting the
just like
demographic.
Red
Yeah, there are a couple other ones out there, and
Pumpkin
that's the other
spice.
thing is she's talking about pumpkin spice, all the other flavors. You'll notice we did Whisper Creek, I think it was, which was
the Tessie sipping cream.
which is a sipping cream. Same issue. New company, young product. You mix it with things. You bring the cream in there because you're trying to initially get investors to buy. Investors being customers to buy your product. Because it's young,
Maybe
it's
Long
going to be
Island?
pretty rough.
That'd be good in a Long Island.
Iced tea?
Yeah.
Is there whiskey in a Long Island iced tea?
Isn't there? Isn't it five?
no,
Oh no,
it's
it's
five
five whites.
It's white.
Whites.
It would be a dark Long Island.
dark long.
It's a new It's a new category
Well, the
of cocktail.
Coke makes the tea color.
Yes.
Just use this instead of Coke. It'll be the same.
That's what I was thinking.
Do that. See how that goes.
I'm waiting
Alright.
for the energy shot to kick in.
There you go.
We're done, right? Question today: would you purchase an electric car, or have you? And what's stopping you? And that's it. We'll do the questions and this stuff later. We're good. Good.
Sure.
Punch. We are teaching you how to drink. This looks really cool. It looks like a banana.
It looks like a great color drink. This looks like a summer spring drink.
It's summer to somewhere. Not really, but it's getting there.
It's almost there in Australia.
Australia.
The volcanic island ring around the Pacific is probably summer.